Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to solve the problem statement birthday cake candles on HackerRank. So here is the question. You are in charge of the cake for a child's birthday and you will have decided that the cake will have one candle representing the year of their total age. The child is allowed to blow out only the tallest candle on the cake and we have to count the number of tallest candles that have been put on the cake. Looking at the example, we can see there is an array called candles and the values initialized to it are 4, 4 and 1, 3. So that means there are 4 candles on the cake and we can see the maximum element or the largest element of the array is 4, which is occurring twice. So we have to tell the total number of maximum elements. So here it is 2. We have to complete the definition of birthday cake candles function in the editor window. This function accepts an integer array, candles of n, and this array represents the height of different candles on the cake. Then the function returns an integer value, which is the total number of tallest candles on the cake. The input format requires you to enter the number of candles on the cake, which is n, and the second line will have n integers, each separated by a space, representing the height of the candles. The constraints mentioned in the question, you can see here that the value of n, that means the total number of candles, must be less than equal to 10 raised to power 5 and the height given for the candles must be less than equal to 10 raised to power 7 and both these values must be positive. So make sure you look at the constraint that they will be greater than equal to 1. Based on the sample input given here, we can see the sample output is 2 because in the input above, 3 is the maximum element which is coming twice. So let's solve this problem in C++14 in editor window. As we have already discussed that first we will be finding the maximum element of the array. So here I define a variable candle underscore max initialized with the 0th element of the array candles. Then I initialize a variable count with 0. This will hold the number of tallest candles on the cake. Now to find the maximum element in the candles array, which you can see has been accepted as an argument in the function declaration. Now I'll be writing the code to find the maximum element of the array. Now to find the maximum element, I'll compare the elements of the candles array with the candle max variable. If I get an element which is greater than candle max, then I will replace the value with this element. Now when I get the maximum element, I'll make count 1. Now whenever we are working on the maximum value, there can be numbers which are greater than the 0th element. So this code will help me to find that maximum element. And once we have got the maximum element, we'll just keep the value of count 1 here in this if condition. And then I'm going to write an else if condition wherein I will check if candles of I equal to candle of max. That means now we are going to check if that particular element which has been assigned in candle max is repeating or occurring again. Then I'll increase the value of count. Once we are done with this code, we are going to return the value of count. Let's run the code. Okay, so the code has passed the sample test case 0 and now we are going to submit it to check for the rest of the cases. So you can see the code has passed all the test cases required for this problem statement. So now let's solve the same problem in Python. So here is the function declaration def birthday cake candles and it accepts a candles variable here which is going to be a list. Let's solve this. As we need to find the maximum element, we can simply take the help of max function which can be used on list. So I define a variable candle max equal to max candles. This will give me the maximum element of candles list and then I return candles dot count. Using the count method, I will be able to check how many times candle max element is occurring in the candles list. We can also combine these two statements into one. So instead of taking this variable candle max, you can simply pass on max candle as the argument to the count method. Let's run the code. So the code has passed these test cases and now we are going to submit it. So you can see the code has been successful for the rest of the test cases. Thank you so much for watching this video. Keep working with smile.